You can see what's left of Casso. They got all the green ramps in here. So today, it's not a very nice day, but going to a skate park that has specifically a really short round rail. I'm very bad at skating rails. Like, I want to learn how to 50-50 and feeble better. I can't feeble at all, and my 50s are pretty horrible. So that's kind of what I'm gonna spend today doing. It's a small skate park, but it's really nice. Just I'm hoping there's not a lot of people there, because as soon as there's like 3 or 4 people there, a skate park feels super full. So it's the morning, thinking nobody will be there, but I guess we'll find out. Here's a mess. So this is like a perfect stair set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stair. Super smooth, barely a crack. But I bet you this is a bust. Right at the library. This rail I think is aluminum, so I think you can only slide it, no grinds. Still, I'm probably not skating this. I have seen a clip of a frontside flip. So of course, skate park was super crowded, so I didn't really film any of my warm-up, but as soon as I did warm up, I kind of hopped in straight to 50s. It took me quite a few tries to 50. I'm not good at 50s. My big problem is I keep jumping over the rail. But once I kind of figured that out and putting my weight more on top of my heels, I was able to land it. Then I went straight into my feeble attempts, which I will say in this video, I tried about 110 times. I'm not gonna play every single attempt. I'll probably just fast forward through, but I did wanna just kind of show, like, this is really what skateboarding is. Just trying something, banging your head against the wall for hours and hours on end just to get a little bit better. This definitely has been my progression. I think maybe I'm learning this trick slower than others. I'm not very good at rails, but that's fine. I do eventually move over to Smiths, and then there's something there I want to compare, because I can front Smith the rail, but I cannot feeble it, even though, like, if you look at on the rail, it's the same grind. So I'm gonna do a little freeze frame in a moment. So right here, this very nice man comes up to me and starts explaining about how this woman in the park is actually a witch, and she did black magic and got her whole family killed. And in my head, I'm just thinking, like, if she's a witch, I wonder if she can, like, bewitch me so I can learn how to skateboard better. So it's here where I gave up on the feebles for a minute and moved over to Smiths. Smiths was a trick I could do on round rails back when I did them a lot 6-7 years ago. And it did take me quite a few tries to get it down, but I did eventually do it. And I think this is an important distinction, and something that I actually think that everyone should film themselves skateboarding for this reason. I can look back on my footage and see kind of where my body positioning is and how it compares. So let's look at that. That's the one I landed. I'm gonna freeze frame on it. You can see my body positioning here. My butt is like way back behind my board. And this is when I remember feeling the board try to push against my feet because it wanted to flip like it's doing on a lot of my feebles, but I was able to just not let it by just kind of keeping my heel in that bottom pocket. It felt really comfortable, honestly. All right, but now look at this feeble attempt. So even though I'm grinding in this, my body positioning is way different from the Smith. Like, I'm gonna freeze frame on this one and put them side by side. This is mostly for me, honestly. I find this so interesting because even though both of these grinds grinded and I slid, you can see that on the Smith, my butt is like way back and it's actually on the left side of the rail versus the feeble, my weight's on the right side of the rail. So that's the really big thing I'm doing with the feeble is like, I wouldn't realize I'm doing anything wrong because the grind is grinding, but it's flipping every time I try to pop out. So it's because my weight needs to be shifted to the other side of the rail. I really need to bring myself over the rail on my heel side more, and that'll make the feeble happen. At least that's my theory. If I'm wrong, leave it in the comments below and tell me. But I'm gonna bring this to the rail next time I go to the skate park or go somewhere with a round rail and give it some tries and see how these feebles go. So I think what this video has really taught me is that it's super important to film yourself while you're skating because it helps you at least go back in and dissect kind of what you're doing wrong. Of course, you can feel a lot of it, but you may not like realize. Like, there's even subtle things in this video. Like when I did my 50-50 in the beginning, I noticed I spun my chest forward, and that's gonna definitely affect me if I'm trying to do longer and longer 50-50s. So it's something to think about next time I do a 50-50 to keep my shoulders more parallel. Just things like that. So that's why moving forward, I'm definitely gonna be filming every time I'm trying something new because both I can get the chance to get a cool clip of me getting a new trick, but then also it's going to help me learn the trick. I can go in and figure out what I'm doing wrong much better. And that's even if, like this day here, it kind of winds up being a fail. So honestly, not the best. I'm a little upset I didn't get the feeble yet. I've been trying it for a while, but I'm sure it'll come to me. I did do a Smith. So this is really what skateboarding is just trying something over and over and over again until you finally get it, and that feeling when you do get it is good. Like today when I did land that Smith, it's my first Smith on a rail, probably like 6 years. It felt awesome. That was really good, and like definitely want to keep doing that one, but I also want to learn feebles, which is new for me entirely. I never could do feebles. So yeah, working on my rail game, my ledge game. Today